Okay, we're going to go over multiplying and dividing with decimals. There's so many more variables in this, but we're going to do some basic things. First thing is when I write out the multiplication problem, I don't worry about where the decimal is. I write it out so that the last number in each value is lined up there. Okay, so the 3 and the 6 should be one above another. Now I'm going to multiply the 6 times both terms. 6 times 3 is 18. I regroup a 1. 6 times 5 is 30. Plus 1 is 31. Again, I don't worry about the decimals now. I need to put a 0 here before I multiply the 8 for the place value. 8 times 3 is 24. I'm going to regroup a 2. 8 times 5 is 40. Plus 2 is 42. Now I'm going to add my two values up. 8, 5, 5, 4. Now I worry about my decimals. In both numbers, there's one place there. There's two places there. So altogether, I'm going to move my decimal from here 1, 2, 3 places because I had 3 places there. So my final answer is 4.558. And a little check here is 0.86 is about 1. 5.3 is about 5. 5 times 1 is about 5. They're close. So that's an estimate, and they're close. My decimal's in the right location because of that, so on and so forth. Okay, dividing is a whole nother animal, and I think I'm going to make some videos on various scenarios. But in general, when it's written horizontally like this number is your divisor, 1.5. This number is your dividend. It's your how much you have. You have 265.65, and you're breaking it down into 1.5 groups. I'm going to grab a different color here. Our first step is to move our decimal out here so that we now have a whole number. One place, one place. Okay, it just so happens that that's at the end, but I'm just moving it the same number of places here as I am there. Okay, now I need to start figuring out how many groups of 15 go into each number. I start with the 2. It does not go into 2. Can't get it out of there. Some people put an X there, some people put a 0, some people leave it blank. Groups of 15, I think 1, but I need to do 15 times 2, which is 30, just to verify. It only goes into there one time. I go one place value at a time. I don't try to do it into the whole thing. 6 minus 5 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 11. Okay, so I have 11 left over so far. Now I'm going to bring down the 15. 5. Now I have 15 into 115. Again, I need to do some multiplying. I'm going to take 15 times 7 as a guess. 35. Carry the 3. 105. Okay. 15 times 8. I never add. I always multiply. That's 120. So it goes into there 7 times. 105. Now I'm subtracting 0. I have 10 left over. I'm going to bring down this 5. Here I already had it multiplied. I don't erase my multiplication. It goes into 105 7 times. I subtract. How do we deal with the decimal? Okay, well, notice I've got it lined up above there, above there, above there, and this decimal was already here. So my final answer is 177. That decimal's there. Okay, this is just a snapshot of how to divide, but there are so many other variables to that.